Where are we going? We are at the Victorian dump. I'm scratching my head, trying to work out where we could go. And my legs aren't really feeling it today, so we're going to have a look at the Victorian dump. Mrs. Reaper rocks. She's a good one. Sorry, YouTube went wonky. I've been talking about you. And Dave, Jack, Silver, how y'all doing? That should be me back. Should be me back. Damn it. Yeah. Good afternoon, you lovely, lovely lot. Mrs. Reaper. So if you don't know Mrs. Reaper, go check her out. I was in a live last night with Silver. It was Mrs. Reaper that I was talking to you about this morning. Mrs. Reaper, Silver Shroud in chat is that friend that I was telling you about last night. Rocket, how you doing, Rocket? I think these fields are just sold, along with the house that owned them. Pegasus, how you doing? So we're going to go and have a snoop at the Victorian dump, see what's occurring there. I've not been there since earlier this year. Odds are I'm going to set my neck on brambles, like tripwire. But hey, it'll be crack, won't it? How you doing? So yeah, check out Mrs. Reaper. She's a good one. And how's things with you? Yeah, Silver has taken to composing music. He's absolutely loving it. He's obsessed. Not bad, Ed. I was frying my brain about where to go today. And my legs aren't really feeling like they want tortured. So we're going to have a look at the Victorian quarry. Should be interesting. See how much is left, if there's any goodies appeared from bottle collectors that have been trashing it. I can smell those weeds that make you wince when they explode. It doesn't look it, but it's kind of warm. Do you know what, Anne? It's not just rain. If we've had so if it's chucked it down for a couple of weeks and the weather settles, that screws me over. If it's been sunny and warm for days and it starts raining, a storm moves in, that hammers me. There is a study from Leeds Uni about the effects of air pressure on arthritis, and it certainly proves true for me. It was dead foggy this morning. Mega foggy. Foggy? Thank you for coming in, Mrs. Reaper. What have you lovely lot been up to this weekend? Jamie, did you win out this weekend? Jamie is the luckiest person I know. Oh, he shaved his bush back into a bird. Oh, someone walking dogs. Is he walking a dog or is he just wandering like me? No, he's wearing a lead, I think. Honest, when the air pressure changes, that just makes life a misery. So this used to be owned by the local council. It's been a recreation field for decades. They were trying to sell it, but I don't know if they found a buyer. Yeti, good morning. Crubby, good to see you, Crubby. I can't see no dog. So this is the start of the Victorian dump. This is kind of the backside to it. And I can kind of get in round the other side. It's all underneath brambles. It's going to be interesting. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, he's got a dog, I lie. Oh, he's got a boxer. I love boxers. Boxers, though, I'm told, are a bit dateless. They're not the most clever of dogs. Has anyone had an experience with boxers? But I love them. They're just little squished faces like they've run into a wall. Where's he gone? I'm trying to work out where that fella's gone. So we're going to be getting into the back of there, which should be interesting. He's not gone for a slash behind a tree, has he? No, his hands are behind his back. Hello, pup. Hello, pup. How are you doing? Hello, pup. Hello, you. Hello, pup. Hello, pup. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Take you up the top. See, I've always had a soft spot for boxers that did itsy like me. It's kind of a shared dipsiness. So on the top of here, you get views right across the Solway and to Scotland. Ooh. And is that a Jacob's sheep? I think it is a Jacob's. Looks like a Jacob's sheep. They're a rare breed. Someone's moved a caravan up. Uh-huh. Interesting. That's all changed since the last time I was here. Someone's planting flowers. There's flowers all planted across there. This was just a field. Hello, caravan. And stable. Oh, nice, Jamie. Yes, lovely bench. The council was gifted a sequoia tree. And I said to the leader of the council at the time that this spot here was the perfect spot. But instead, is that a Leylandii? Looks like a Leylandii-ish. They've stuck a pine tree here. Thing is, the rest of the council lot the parish council lot tend to live on the other side of the town. So, lo and behold, we didn't get it. No, I wonder if the owner's renting that bit out. I know the owner of the actual field. There's a lot of sheep in the bottom as well. and I wanted to have a nose at. So there you've got an oak tree there that's like split down the middle. We sometimes walk that way. There's building work going on. They were trying to sell that as well. But I don't think it's actually encroaching on the field. I think it's a bit ahead of it. Does it, Yeti? So you couldn't see for the mist. It's still got a bit of a fog on at the Lake Districts over there. The bench is a resin one. Who is it? James Edward Waugh, 1949 to 1925. Sorry, phone call again. Daisy, how you doing, chick? Sorry, phone calls as usual. Hello, sheeple. Right, let's go and have a look down there. Let's have a peruse at what's down here. You never know where look. Those old pines over there, been there forever. I'm amazed the wind hasn't taken these ones down because they've been there a long time. Oh, is it? Bless him. I've been there watching hostages being released in Israel all day. All morning. Cyrusha, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. My accent's a mixture of a load of different places. Right, through the nettles. God help me. So it was lovely to see hostages getting home and meeting the families. Brambles, don't trip me over. So this bank here is like the start of the dump. Kind of. Are they? There's a local cheese made with nettles in. Yeti. It's really nice. I like it. Right, there was a big hole here. I can still see it. Let's have a look. And there's a big badger set down there. Car fire dance, you having a laugh? What has been digging in here? Epic, how you doing? Hang on. There you go. You're an epic. Epic's a diamond. You all know him, but I'm not saying his name in case he doesn't want it in. Right, let's go around the top. The local kids, there's a housing estate just downhill. And they come playing up here. Tis the season of spider webs in my eyes. We are Legion, we certainly are, Yeti. Right, am I going to set my neck getting over this fence and dropping down a hole? How am I going to do this? There's just loads of single spider webs floating in the air, Yeti. As you keep getting them across your face, just have a drink. How's things, Cashew? That's a late one, Daisy. Right. From the look of it, from having a peruse, I don't think I've got any choice but to risk barbed wire just there. Yay. Fun fact, I got barbed wire on here stuck in my leg a year or two ago, and I've still got a scar. Oh, cool cashew. Right. Oh, bending down. Ouchie. Actually, I should be able to just straddle it. And exactly as should do, someone else has been digging. How the hell am I going to get in here? If I go in here, I'm going to drop down that hole. We'll go further along. I wonder how they've got in. We might have to go down and over. But it's full of brambles. Francois, how you doing? You too, Yeti. How have they got in? Can I even get this way? I just got nettled on the end of my finger. I might have to. I'm not crawling under brambles. God. Right, we'll have to go back through the wood, I think. I'm not even sure I can do this. BMW, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Just got nettles right on the end of my fingers. Right, this way. About the only nut tree that hasn't done so well this year is hazels. Very few hazelnuts. John, how you doing, John? Gonna have to go down and along, I think, and watch me set my neck. Can't get through there. If all else fails, I'll have to go a stupid way. Right. Can we get in here? This is going to be a nightmare. Right, hang on. Actually, it's not that bad. Jesus. Ah. In theory, how am I going to do this? Is it down there? Something running around in there. What is it? Jack, you trucking tractors. You'll have arms like Popeye. Right, need to go this way. Oh, this could go super wrong. Shaz in the undergrowth, surrounded by giant brambles, ready to trip us up. And giant holes by bottle diggers. Cannot even get in. Be brave, Shazza. And I'm highly possibly about to. I'm just working out. Right, I have to keep going down. God. How am I going to get back out? I would love to know how they got in here. They must have been dropped by a helicopter. Because this is nuts. There's This really isn't one of my better ideas. Oh my God. I can't even see the ground. So I don't know how far my feet are dropping. Right, I need to head kind of there, and I think I can get into it. And there's something in there. Hello? Watch a big dog come chew my face off. Manny, how you doing? What is it? God knows. Patty, good to see you, Patty. How are you? I'm trying not to fall. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh. Exploding seeds, hang on. Oh. These things explode and they go about 6 foot. And they can hurt your eyes. Right, here's one. Now that I want one, there's not one gonna bust, right? Sorry, I'm just stalling because I'm cacking my pants. Jamie, thank you so much. It's mental. Absolutely. Oh my God, I went down a hole. I went down a hole. And hopefully not. They tend to be a bit higher on higher ground. This is going to go wrong. Right, in theory, I can head round and get into it. And on the way out, I'm climbing the bank. John, no, we're going to a Victorian dump where I found lots of bottles still with labels, a syphilis syringe for sticking mercury up into your bladder. Are you going to pop for me on cam? Ah! See, they explode. Jamie, I nearly went. That was deep. Right, hang on. Oh. Right, I'm here. Steak, Void, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I'll be with you in a sec. I'm just trying not to break my neck. Because that's safe to hold. Tell you what, on the way back, I am going over the fence. I'll have to climb. This is mental. It's one of the most stupid things I've done in ages. Right, we've got a tree. I'm getting stuck. Oh, I'm wrapped in brambles. I've got nettles that are booby height. I haven't got anything to smack them down with. Right, if you're going to sting me, you can sting me arse. That's going to be better than boobies. No one needs a temporary new nipple. Right, let's go. Even me. Let's straddle the dead tree and start heading up. Nettles be gone. Right. They've started digging down here. Stag Void. There you go. Jamie. Oh, right. Oh, I need to go up. I want to get stung. Hang on. Next time I plan on coming here, Jamie, remind me. I need a machete, a bushwhacker, and a helicopter. Right, I think I'm on a spoil pile. Hang on. And there's a great big hole. Ha ha ha. We're about here. Hang on. I'm going to have to go this way. I am amazed. Ouchie, as I get stabbed by a baby hawthorn in the kneecap. Shit. Hang on. Oh my God. Lucy, how you doing? Oh my, right, hang on, is that alive? I'm trying to hold a branch that's possibly not alive. And flip my head. Ow! Oh my God, through vines. Hallelujah, I'm here. Ah, I've got thorns in my kneecap. Right, hello. If you've got an out in, I'm going to be well pissed off. Hang on. Ouchie! Ha 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 ha. Didn't stick my finger on a nettle, but I got a bramble. So what's this bottle? First bottle we have. I'm going to look like the wild man of Borneo after being in here with me hair. Right, let's have a look at the label on this bottle. We have... Just clearing off this bottle. Buying, selling, or using this bottle is illegal. What were you? Oh, and it's on the back. Beatty, Brampton. So it was a... That was a leaf. Beer bottle. Gorda, how you doing? I've been trying to set my neck. It's been close. So they've been on. Oh my God, it's dug out. Oh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Right, hang on, I need a stick. Let's have a look. Ooh, hang on. Oh, what a shame. Old serving dish. Parts of a pot down there. I can see parts of a teapot. We're like in the centre of the country. BWM, BMW even. I've got loads of bottles and things that I need to... I haven't even posted yet. Lots of broken glass. Either a light fitting or a fancy vase, really thick. I've got some beautiful ones. Nessie was helping me out, and we found some from Wilkinson Sword. Wilkinson Sword from Newcastle. I've still got loads of videos to put. I've got loads of stuff. I've got loads of bottles. Bowls. I've put together bowls from back in the day. And dishes. I'm missing the handle off a really big jug. Chimney, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Ooh, dizzy ducks. Hang on. Is that even a bramble? It's massive. What even is it? That is possibly the fattest bramble I've ever seen. Look at that, right? Like, watch me get stabbed. Look how fat that bramble is. I've never seen one that big. That's enormous. It's right to the top of the tree. Some other bits of pottery. Oh, epic. It is certainly a big girth. I feel like I feel a little pushing in here. Gosh, even these side ones are massive. Wow. Rob, how are you doing? Good afternoon, Rob. So the bottle diggers have been here and digging a lot. Oh, that's a shame. Some stoneware. I've got some nice little stoneware. Just actually use them at home. And this one is Hetherington's Brunton Wine and Spirit Merchant. Unfortunately, the marble's gone. I've got loads of the marbles as well. Right, we're about to go mountaineering again because I've got to get through here. Lord. John, thank you very much. Yes, everybody, hit that like button. Huh, that was. Might have a look down there on the way out. I don't have to get you lot to get the air ambulance out to pick me up. Hang on. Jesus. I'm getting too old for this crap. Hang on. My ear. Wow, they've dug loads out of that side. Whoever's coming in are digging for specific things. They've only taken certain things. It's the little used things I like most. I've got another bowl. I've seen a bottle. Oh, that's a shame the back's off. And the bottle. Iredale? I have got no idea where Iredale is. This is the pile that I found the syphilis syringe in. Unfortunately not with its case, and I did bleach my hands after I got told exactly what it was. What's going on here? It's changed, right. They've been very busy in here. Not so old. Right, there was a path. Oh, am I going to have to go under there? I am. I'm not climbing through a dead tree. Hang on, can I? Nah. I've got long legs, but not long enough to get in there. Mark, how you doing? How am I going to get through here? So we're going limbo dancing. Oh, crap. Oh my God, I need to do the splits. Hang on. This won't end well. Oh, I'm stuck. Hang on. Oh. Oops, something just snapped under my foot and I can't lift my leg. Ooh, what have we got? Loads more bottles, just dumped. That's a shame, that one's not quite full. Did I just see a marble or am I seeing things? No. So someone's been digging here recently. All this pile's new. Wow. How am I gonna... Right. Oh, I'm not getting on my hands and... Oh, gee. No. Ah. I'm not getting on my hands and knees. No, no, no. No hands and knees for Shazza in the woods. Oh, Christ. On a bike. Aha, first cockle. So back in the day, oysters and seafood were the poor man's food. Not like man's modern day. I'm knackered. Play it, yes, everyone that can trust is a genuine account gets a wrench. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to fit my arse through that little gap up very loose soil. How tight in the ground are you? Jeez. I'm just looking because there is so much behind. Oh, I nearly went backwards. Let me get my foot behind that. Jesus, I nearly went backwards. That's that. Another pretty plate. Said I've been doing absolutely loads up here. I just got stung. Right. We've got to the new bit. Oh, bloom. I need a stick. Jamie, come and hold brambles. Am I going to be able to get my leg over that? Yes. Hooray! Ooh! Is this Vic? And we've got our first label. So, whatever this is, I'm going to take that home and let it dry. I use a really fine brush, like a makeup brush when it's dry, and it preserves the label. First thoughts was it's a Vic bottle, but it's the wrong shape. I've got a Vaseline bottle, it still has the label. I wonder what that was. Aha, I see more bottles. Some very fancy glassware. Was it champagne? Was it beer? Would have been a big bottle. I'm covered in seeds. This is why I couldn't get up the fence, but you know what? I'm going to climb that. If I have to put stuff up in the air and build a bank, I'm going up. So I've got a bottle there that I've spotted. Pluto, how you doing? Bottom of a teapot. Honestly, I've found all sorts in this place. Do I risk going down? I think I will. This was interesting me. I don't think I've ever seen a red pottery here. Porky. Happy birthday, Porky. Oh my God, I nearly went. And this would have been a pretty one too. Look at that. I'm getting too old for this, you know that. I'm trying to get to that bottle. It looks like it's still got the lip on the top. If it's got a stopper in. Yeah, it's still got its stopper. How cool is that? It's still got a stopper and it's still got a label. Ooh, look at that. I can already make lettering out. Humble, how are you doing? Humble, I'll have to go because it's not a million miles away. It's just the back of beyond. You see up that way in Road Ed? It's like a whole different world. You're cut off from civilization. So that's 2 good finds. 2 with labels on. Hello, long-tailed tit. Against your better judgment, I'm going to go down the hole. Oh, not left, not right. How you doing? Sorry, I'm getting overexcited. In a Victorian dump. Found a couple of bottles with labels on. Well, a jar and a bottle. Don't fall, shall it? What else have we got? They're throwing loads back in. Absolutely loads. Justin, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. There you go, Justin. There's been animals digging in here. Your claws. Fly, get off. What are you? There was a poxy little spider. Another local beer. Sinead, it is where Victorian rubbish was left. There's lots of bottles, jars, clothes. I found shoes. I found a Victorian shoe, a boy's shoe, and from the heel on it, I dated it to about 1850. I offered it to the local museum and they weren't interested, sadly, but I did try. I thought they might have liked it, but no, they didn't. Ooh, nearly went. Yeah, I wonder what that is. It's actually got something still inside. And this one, with a lot of label left on. What does it say at the top there? Castle. Oh, hang on, it's the glass is embossed. That's here, Nessie, I know what it is. We have another Wilkinson sword bottle. Newcastle upon Tyne around the top. I bet you that's going to be Wilkinson sword when I get the label cleaned up. Cool or what? But it's still got the stopper. Coolio, Wilkinson sword bottle. Strange that, after mentioning the ones at home. The Wilkinson sword bottle pops out. I'm a bit scared to go that way, but we'll have a look. Mark, yes, I presume so. I think it's a bit bigger than the other ones I've got. Mr. Whistle, how you doing? So people, remember that's there. So where I got the huge jug, I've done a video, I don't know if it's on members or not. I'm putting a huge jug, like almost like a Toba jug, together. That was kind of just over there. And it's just missing its handle. I would love to find its handle. And the little purple scented vase, pottery vase, enamel vase. I'd love to find the rest of that. I'm about a quarter of it missing. But I looked and looked and looked and found nothing left. Oh crap, hang on. I nearly went. That bramble was around my leg. No begging in chat, please. We don't allow it. tin tub, enamel tin tub. Another earthenware. Aha! Oh, that's a shame the top's just missing off, and that's another Carrick's of Carlisle, another beer bottle, or ginger ale beer. I found all sorts coming out of this bit. No, I've got a carrier bag in my pocket. I found baby milk bottles. I found porcelain doll faces. Ooh, what's this? Egg cup. I found all sorts of things. Beer or ginger ale. Is that a little wine? I'm just putting off, you know, it's dragging me ass up here. Wow, there's loads been dug out. Absolutely loads. Can't believe how much they've dug. Nessie. I found Nessie, a shopping trolley. But it's got a fold-out seat. And the wheels on it, it can go up and down stairs. Right, I know where I am here. Wow. Shall I don't fall, and I almost grabbed hold of the thorn. What have they done here? Loads. You can tell kids have been in. Top of a teapot, Victorian teapot. More egg cups. Kids have been in with rocks, and the kids have been breaking stuff. There's been a huge, look at the size of that. That bottle was massive. But that shopping trolley was canny, I see. It would have been handy. Especially for your stairs. That crack was my knee. Right, they're eager, I'll give them that, but there's no way on earth I'm going on my hands and knees through that. For all they've been at that huge earthenware. Huge. I'm being careful how I pick things up from, so I've ended up making a mess of my hands before, and I'm crap at remembering gloves. I'm kind of spontaneous, like I didn't decide I was coming here until about 20 minutes before I went live. How on earth is there a reed? You got reeds growing in here, but it's dead dry, and it's all bits of coal from the fires. So we're gonna get over to there. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna be brave, I think, because you never know. The rest of that jug might have popped out. Jesus, hang on. Right, have you got spikes now? I've also got a knack of holding on to things that are dead. Right, here we go. Round we go. Oops, friggin' hell. Yes, Shazza fell. Ouchie. I slipped down. Ouchie. Honest to God. And to add insult to injury, it's grown over to where I wanted to get. So they've not gone back over. Shinmei, stop it. Stop it right now. I timed you out. No one begs in this chat. If you do that again, you'll be removed from chat. You're welcome in, but please don't do it. I'm asking nicely because I will have to block you. Paula, how you doing? You just missed me. Go and fall. I fell. I've got a thorn stuck right in my finger. I better not show that because you two will tell me off for blood. Oh my God. Right. Have they been back at this one? Doesn't look like they have. I'll just get those 2 bottles and we're going to try and get out. Only fans. Plus I've got a thorn in my finger because that's hurting. No, it's out. Do you know what? I can't be arsed. Bye. Sorry, Jimmy. I can't be on. Good luck elsewhere. Oh, whoops. Hang on, I was trying to stop my hand bleeding. 2 secs. Oh, nice one, Mark. When you're out fishing. My dad is taking, older daughter has asked me dad to take her fishing. So, I'm not sure where they're going. My dad used to have a fish farm. Hey, we've got another bottle. Nice aqua as well. You see the air bubbles in the glass? Cool. No label, it's probably a little whiskey bottle. Possibly. But a beautiful blue. What's in it? Really pretty blue. Daisy, I did the splits. I did the splits. That was an interesting moment. Right, hang on. Oh, nice one. Humble, hello. I don't think they'd have us, to be fair. So I'm weighing up my options. Rather than going on safari, the way we went in, I can see. So the fence was loose because it's kind of collapsed. It's the fence post. And it's kind of hanging in the air. But I reckon I've got like a little bridge of which I can get over without the nightmare of getting in. John, good morning. How are you doing? God, do you know what? My dad's got all his... My dad So he started a trout farm up for his old boss, and it was Gilly on the River Tweed for a bit. Then he ended up in Scotland, and he was Gilly on the River Dee, up in the Highlands. So he was tying flies for commercial fisherman and the boss and us. And me and my brother used to tie flies as a competition to see who could fish in more trout that had jumped out the nets on the trout farm. How's things with you, John P? John P, I've been finding bottles and jars with the labels still on. And this one, I believe, is Wilkinson Sword, a company over Newcastle. I can still see the letters, so I should be able to read it, but I need it to dry. I've got another label that side. And you see where someone's rubbed it? So always super careful with those. And another jar with label. Lots of bits and bobs. Jada did the splits on a bank, which was interesting to say the least. They must have been up here digging for hours, because this one's massive. No, Paulie, yes it is. I'm covered. I've had brambles and bushes and bugs in my hair. Oh my God, my hair's full of... what even is that? I got loads of crap in my hair. Cut my finger, done the splits, got lost. But it's fun. It is fun, I won't lie. I just won't be able to walk later on because that hurt. And it's not that long since I've been up here because the earth's really soft. But look how deep they've had to dig down. That's about 5 foot-ish. A 70p coin, that's a one in itself, isn't it? It's a shame there's no more of that, because that's lovely. Really nice. God, I don't know, but there's time yet. Down there was ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. I'm covered in crap. But my hood's full. And because I didn't decide where I was going until I was like heading out, I didn't tie my hair back in a bun. So my hair's gotta be looking like I've been up to no good in the woods, if you catch my drift. Should we see if these will pop before I have to try and walk through them? They're lethal. They've got like an internal spring. And it shoots the seeds about 6 feet. Is that already? Okay, well, so inside those seed pods have... how can't we ask to pick it back up? They have like a little spring. I'll be brave. There you go. There's a spring that's inside them. Focus. Oh, I'm more than trippy. What did Nessie say? Aye, Nessie, it is an ordinary day for me. I'm good at getting myself in situations, aren't I? I didn't see that. That's a modern bottle. Is that a 10p return bottle? I see a pop bottle. So back in the day, someone didn't take that home. And I know the other half and his pals used to come up here, right, as kids, with their air rifles. And they used to literally play cowboys and Indians and shoot each other. And there was one lad that was a twine arse. So they'd all get here early, waiting for him, and they'd all shoot him as he came in. Imagine them doing that now. Oh, nice one, Mark. An old Villa pop bottle. Back in the day, I hope that's pop and not anything else. But back in the day, you would get those from a local pop man, and you would get money back whenever you took the bottle back. Many moons ago, the old chippy used to do it, but when the owners died, the sons inherited and they shut it down. Ooh, this is nice. Pretty glass. Shouldn't be picking up stuff up with a cut on my finger, should I really? They've been absolutely mental digging all this out. Some copper. The shoe I found here was Lush. Really nice little shoe. That's really pretty. That glass. Adrian, how you doing? The shoe actually had the eyelet still inside it as well, which was a nice find. I found the remains of another shoe. It was a lot more degraded. It had been in the air and weather. I just have a drink. And what's Paula say? Oh my God, Paula, what did you do? I think Jay's watching the hostages, Jamie. I left her. She got gifted from Dee Dee with the Israeli hostages coming out. I've been modding like just under 2,000 this morning. And he's Dee Dee gifted memberships. And I messaged her when she got hit for one. The first 7 were released, and as I came out to go live, they were arriving in helicopters at hospitals, and the last 13 had just crossed into Israel, so that's all the living hostages out now. One of them, Avitan, he's the boyfriend of one of the more famous hostages, Noah. Israel took on a rescue mission for Noah and 4 male hostages in an area of Gaza that went wrong. It's like the script of a movie. The first vehicle got surrounded and broke down. They had to call for an evacuation. That one then broke down and they had to call for help again. So troops were rushing from all over the place to go and try and save them as they're surrounded, being chased down. And they got Noah out. So because of her fame and because she's known worldwide, her boyfriend, I expected him to be really badly treated. And sure enough, oh God, this is going to be a bad idea, you know. I'm going to go down. Really bad treatment, and he's lost a lot of weight. He looks really frail. Is there can I even? I can't be asked to climb that because it's not going to happen. That's huge. And have a good one. Thank you for coming in, chick. I can't see. Oh, ouchie. Bramble in the back of the leg. Can I do it? I think I can. I can't see, but I think I can. I can. Right. Is that solid ground? Don't fall, Shazza. Oh my God, that was very soft under my foot. Oh shit, it's all nettles, hang on. Ah, pardon my French. I'm gonna feel the nettles. Hey, that went well. That went really well. I'm amazed. I thought that was going to be worse than actually coming in. How cool's that? Get in. But yeah, I'm intrigued about that church up at Bewcastle. Humble. But I doubt I'd be able to get live up there. I doubt well, I could try it, but odds are I wouldn't get a signal. There was a bike abandoned down here. Oh my God. Paula, so you do a good job like me. There was a little 70s. Oh, I've got coke in my foot. Coke from the fire, nothing else. I wonder if that little bike's still in here that was abandoned. I was told to get it by Jamie. Mary Jane, how you doing? Do you want to see my little goodies from the Victorian dump? I'll show you my treasures. I have in my bag this jar. It's still got the label on, and I can make right now a symbol at the top, but can't quite tell what it is yet. So I'm gonna go home, let it dry, and brush it off. This one is a Wilkinson sword bottle. It's got Newcastle upon Tyne around the top. It's still got labels on, and labels to the point that I can see the writing through. So again, I'll let it dry. I'm not attempting to touch the mud on it, but I'm 99.9% sure that's Wilkinson sword. It's even got, hey, it's got the top label on as well. I've never had one with the top label on. And it's still got the cork in. And what I think is an old whiskey bottle. I think. Rex, how are you doing? Hey Jane, I've found all sorts from here. I've got a syphilis syringe without the needle at home. Still got the plunger. You can still, it's eroded on part of it, and you can see the internal workings of this syringe. Bottles, jars, Victorian boy shoe, all sorts of stuff. And we also went off-piste, and it nearly went really badly wrong over there. Dodge, how you doing? Good afternoon, Dodge, you little legend, you. So in theory, all this bank all the way along is Victorian dump into there. Terry, how you doing, Terry? Good to see you. Wow, if you meant to lose it, well done you. Ernie, we are in Northern England. We've just come out of a Victorian dump that I've done the splits in. Still got a piece of quartz in my pocket. I do like to twiddle in my pocket. It is a thing. So it is kind of handy that I've got a bit of quartz in my pocket. Found some bottles. Come out injured. The usual. When I do anything or go anywhere. See, I wondered if the Victorian dump extended out onto that side, because there is a big jump down, but no one's ever dug that way. So I doubt it. I'll have a look, because you never know, they might have started on that side. Welcome to chat from Uzbekistan. Welcome to chat. What can I call you, because I can't read your name. I wouldn't even attempt it. Jack. Oh, I went off piece then. Jesus. Oh, your back already hates me. It's a great sign. So you can see the lay of the land. Right, hang on. So we've been in there, and it mounds, and it comes down along here. But there's a lot of mounding in that wood. Not mounding, I said not mountain. I'll have you know, unless the locals are a bit randy. Paula, congratulations then. Well done. That is a lot of weight to lose. You've lost your cushion. Oh, it's Jamie got it. Welcome, Brent Minchin. So the land doesn't lie well in there. So I think there could be more Victorian stuff that side. At my son's wedding, I found out that I like Fireball. Fireball's lush. I used to love it. It's hard to get hold of now. A liqueur called Goldschlager, cinnamon flavoured sweet. And should we go and sit on that seat for a crack? And it's got gold leaf floating in it. Absolutely amazing. But it's hard to get a hold of now. But Fireball is a good substitute. Dodge, thank you so much. You've had a Sticky Willy for 18 months, and I adore you for your Sticky Willy. Thank you very much, Dodge. Yeah, Goldschlager. Love it. Stunning. Fireball's kind of like a good substitute for it. So there's damsons over there. I haven't made damson vodka for years, so I'm not a gin drinker. And the last time I did drink gin, I was ill for 3 days, and I thought I was at death's door. I need to get the slag out of these fires out my boot. Remembrance bench. You've got cream. You see, I didn't get a hangover from it. Right, I'm going to act like a cool kid, and I'm going to sit on top of the bench. Oh, it's got wasps. Go away, do not touch me. Please go away. There. I need to get my boot off. Ooh, lovely. Mary Jane, do you know what? Mackie's apple pies are unbelievably good. I started copycatting them at home. Well, it's an apple pie in it, but oh, lush. So if you don't know me and wasps don't get on, the odds are it'll probably chase me. For whatever reason, the last couple of years, wasps and me don't get on. They full on chase me. Right, hang on. See, remains of Victorian fire, burnt coal and whatnot, and probably a load of thorns. It's crumbled. I've got bits of brambles down my boot. Yeah, I'm in the borders. I'm on the England side of the border with Scotland. You've got the Lake District is kind of like over there-ish. You've got the Solway all along, and you've got Scotland on the horizon, all the way across. Matty, how you doing? How's that baba? Humble, I'm about 4 miles. 4 miles, 4.5 miles. Not far at all. That Roman quarry is just 20 minutes walk that way. Matty and Chloe got a gorgeous little baba. We might. What time is it? Oh, I didn't realise what time it was there. Right, I have to put you down because I've got to lift my leg up to put my boot on. Mary, long may it continue. At the other side of that town, there's a couple of new housing estates. What are you looking at? A couple of new housing estates gone up. So the town is pretty much full. That's a robin alarming at me. I'll see if there's any damsons left on it over there. We'll have a swig of drink and we'll go and have a look. I say drink. Ribena. It's a Ribena day at the day. That phone's in on it. Pull your jeans up, Shazit. Arrange your hair because you look like you've been up to no good. Oh, I've got twigs in my hair and all sorts. Even bits of nettle in my hair. Tom, how you doing? My kids used to use the swing on this tree when they were little. And my little girl, she was about 4, maybe 5. I dragged her up here for a walk and I've been in clearing the brush. And there was a huge pile of brush, about 7 foot tall, mounded in there. And she was all excited. Mum, 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 look, I found bird nest. She'd been doing about wildlife and birds at school in nursery. And she said, so I've got a photograph of her somewhere next to this huge pile of branches that she decided were the bird's nest. How's things, Tom? Yeah, it used to have a tyre on. It had swings on it, God. Like 30 year. Huge sycamore. Let's have a peruse. I don't think there'll be any damsons on. I think everyone will have had them off. I'm still well annoyed. I've got hazel now on that. I've not had a tree with a hazel tree with anything on it this year. I am still knocked that something's ate all the plums off my tree. How rude of something to touch my plum tree. Not one plum did pass my lips. Gutted. Ooh, Jamie, good idea. I'll bring that pinpointer up. You could be right. You always are. Exactly. Not a single plum passed my lips this year. I was so annoyed. I'd gone and I was giving the plums a little to test them. I was all excited because they were nearly ready. I went back a few days later and they'd all gone. And whatever took them didn't eat them in the tree. No, there were no stones left. They're all gone. What was that? A bug. I tell you what, off my dog Sam, from being a pup, there must be at least 50 frisbees lost in there all the way along. He lost loads over the years as he was little. Oh no, Mary, no, you don't have to behave in here. At all. Nessie, have you seen the ladybird grubs? They're creepy little critters, ugly little things. Ooh, I'd love figs. My friend, her, has got like a decking that wraps the back of a house, and she's got like a PVC roof on it, and she's got a grapevine that goes mental, but they're only teeny tiny things, and she put in a kiwi, and she is actually getting stuff off a kiwi, but it's taken her years to get them. Oh, well, they're horrible little things. It looks something like a alien movie. I've still got loads of apples to pick. I'm going to put some down the drive. People can help themselves. The fallen ones I leave for the birds. The blackbirds go mad, but I get what do I get in? Field fairs. Tom, I was surprised. I mean, like, I'm like literally spitting distance from Scotland, and here it gets down to like -11 most winters. But it's grown and she's gotten fruit off it. It took her about 5 years to get fruit. Ooh, nice one, Paula. See, I'm weird. I don't like turkey. Buddy? Hey, buddy. Is that you? No, it's not Buddy, it's hopped off. A little robin shouting at me. I'm the only one in my family that doesn't like turkey. So Christmas dinner, they get turkey and I get a lovely beef rib of beef, or like a rolled one. And they're not allowed to touch it until Boxing Day because it's all... Terry, I've had loads, so they all battle on me. I get sick of magpies. 2 or 3 like cooking apples. If you try to eat one, your mouth would dry up and your cheeks suck in. But one, if you leave it up for, leave them on the tree as long as you can, they're actually all right as just as eaters. I put a cox in, and that little tree, it'll be 9 years old now, I think. It's about as tall as, it's just a bit taller than maybe like about 6 foot. And the fruit on it, it's unbelievable. It's loaded every year. Yeah, my plum tree, so like a patio plum tree, but it flowers really early, and we can get frost up into like April, start of May. So we had some late ones, and it got hit. So for all it was covered in blossom, one set and then one vanished. Ah, turkey figs off the tree. I get you. I thought you meant a gobble gobble. Yeah, it's coming to pheasant shoot season here. You know what I mean. Jamie, what's she done? Is she painting again? She loves the paintbrushes, doesn't she? Now I'm intrigued to know what Jamie's mum's been up to. Oh God. The drive again. What colour's she gone for? Yeah, it's too early. Bin wagon. Dodge, my friend, used to hoover her garden. She, are they going for a doss? They're going for a doss, I think, the bin wagon. She had artificial turf put down, and she'd go out and hoover it. Tom. My dad's friends used to bring us across Turkey every year from over in the northeast, a place called Bedlin. And they were the biggest turkeys you've ever seen. My dad would have to saw them in half just to get one half in the oven. And the rest would get frozen up for Easter. Oh, nice one, Mark. Is that what's mostly in there? You can't beat wild trout. It's lovely. So my dad built the trout farm. It was in a lake, and he had different grades of net next to each other, and a little ramp out along them. And any jumpers, we would just go and fish them back in. Terry, there you go. And I was up there with my dad one day, and he asked us to go find him some worms. So the lake was fed from like a waterfall that came off the top of the moors. And if it was in flood, it had like a second channel that would create an island. But I mean, mostly it was dry. So I thought, I know, I'll go and pick up rocks on that dry riverbed. There's got to be worms in there. I went to pick one up. I felt something on my finger. And there was a bloody adder coiled up underneath that rock. I cacked my pants, legged it and hurdled a barbed wire fence. I must have been about 13. Snakes terrify me. So I never did that again. Yeah, mine, it's just like Christmas time really that it's turkey in. And however much longer it lasts after that. Try not to get it all over. Honest, right, Mary, my dad wanted us to go back and show him where the snake was. And I was refusing point blank. I ended up sat on his shoulders. Oh, there's been wagon coming. Hang on. Oh, it stunk. Really? Paula, I'll try that this year. I'll give it a go. And I didn't know that. I'm going to give that a try this year. See how it goes. Enjoy, Mary. Oh, God. Right. And you lot. Oh. Oh, that stunk. I'm probably going to have to do a scoot. I need to go and get sorted and cleaned up. I'll try it with chicken as well. I've never done it that way. Wait. Aye, the feisty little things, Mark. You see, beaten from your dad up on the moors. You go home and your boots would be covered in stripe marks that you didn't even know were there. It used to creep me out. I was a nervous wreck up on the moors on shoot days. Boy races. Right, you look. I'm going to have to do a scoot. I'm going to have to go and put myself back together. Because people are giving me funny looks. I look like I've been pulled through a bush backwards, which I kind of have. You too, Daisy. Get a rest up. So thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll be live again on Wednesday. I can imagine. All right, so thanks everyone for coming in. All right, bye now.